I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back to my channel. Nestle in, friends. I have quite a special project to show you today using a wood surface from Dollar Tree, a decorative napkin, and some wood shims. I'm Summer with hammondsnest.com, and I can't wait for you to see this Easter cross project come together, inspired by Emily at the Burlap Kitchen. And since I will be decoupaging this decorative napkin, I went ahead and put a coat of vintage white craft paint and let that dry. Now I'm going to get down to the one ply of this beautiful napkin, and then I'm going to decoupage it right onto the wood surface. If you notice, I don't know if you caught this, you might want to rewind it, but I used a little bit of Mod Podge on my fingers to pull apart to get those plies off easily. There are some other little tips and hacks for that, but I just thought that has become a real go-to for me. And since the napkin didn't reach, even though I don't have to because I have embellishments going here, you'll see that at the end, I went ahead and patched it in to show you how easy it is. Okay, now these contractor wood shims are going to be my cross. I want to show you how easy it is to put them on the edge of a table and break them off to get that cool rustic edge. I love it so much. I want to go ahead and do a shout out at this point to Emily over at the Burlap Kitchen, because I came across this idea on Pinterest. She has a blog about it. She made this beautiful wood shim cross similar to what you're seeing here, and I was so inspired to give it my own spin and do something. It was very beautiful, Emily, so thank you for the idea. Y'all go check out burlapkitchen.com for the original tutorial. Okay, you see I used a water-based Minwax stain for the cross, did a little distressing on it. I'm going to use that same stain to come across the edges there and give it a real rustic look. I love just framing that out like this. If you like distressed and you like rustic, you'll probably like this technique. So I just kind of drag and feather my brush around, pull it down, and give it just a heavy outline. It's one of my favorite techniques when I'm using this particular stain. Okay, after everything's dried, I'm giving it just a little bit more distressing. It's the little bitty details you can't even probably see through the video, but I just like knowing that I'm giving it a little extra character. Now I've got a few different mosses and greenery that I'm just going to kind of layer. So I've got some Spanish moss. I've got this greenish colored moss I got from Dollar Tree. I got these little white baby's breath. We'll save those for the very end because you'll see how pretty it adds a brightness to the bottom. Almost like, you know, with the sadness of the crucifixion, there is new life and there is happiness. So when I bring those little pieces of white flour, I just love it. It's very symbolic to me. Okay, and now we need to finish this off with a beautiful message with our cross for Easter, that he lives. And I'm just using a little stamping block and some stamps. I cannot remember where I got these particular stamps. I want to say I ordered them on Amazon, but I have many different alphabet stamps. So I just kind of picked what font I wanted, and I'll get that on there. So pretty easy. We're going to also kind of make this tag look a little distressed and old rugged cross here going on. So a little bit of ink around the edges, crumble it up. I'm even going to cut off, because of how I want the tag to hang, I'm going to cut off the little circle part. You see me distressing it with sandpaper. We'll come back to that in a minute. So now I have a little piece of distressed Osnaburg muslin. I just put a little distressing wax on it to give it kind of an older look. And I just made a simple loop bow with this little bow maker. And now let's put all the elements together. Hot glue this and trim that up. And to really finish it off, we'll stack a couple buttons in the center. I chose a little orangey colored button to put in the center to bring out the orangey grass down at the bottom. Just kind of playing and balancing all the colors. And I just couldn't love it more. This was such a therapeutic and beautiful project to do, so meaningful. Again, thank you to Emily over at burlapkitchen.com. Y'all go check out her original idea. I appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to follow along and subscribe for more crafty ideas. Here's a look at another one I did with a couple of different embellishments. And so remember, you're created to create. Go make your own. Have a great day. Bye-bye.